My name is Arya Ziegler, and this is my CSSE 120 project. My creativity is that my project is a Bop It game, and throughout this project I have my robot giving commands, and then the user has to use the Taquinter buttons to follow those commands, basically like in Bop It. When they say Bop It, you pop it. It's like that, but instead you're using a robot. So this is my first GUI. It uses a text box, a label, and 2 buttons, and you're able to edit the text box to have different names. And once you hit the speak button, it'll say whatever's in this, so you can put in your name. And then it'll tell you to hit the continue button to continue on with the game. Then once you hit the continue button, it'll use the MQTT to light up the robot and to restart it, which includes calibrating the arm and sensing the beacon, which is one of my ways I use analog sensors. And then once you hit enter, it'll pop up with a second GUI, which is the remote control, and this uses a lot of the MQTT and has a few different buttons to control the robot. So this is one way that my motors are used, as you'll see later in my video. If you hit these buttons, it'll take you forward or backwards depending on if you're looking for white or red color. These will do up and down for the arm. Stop will stop the motors from going. Spin will spin the robot once. Bop It makes the robot beep. Quit just quits that one command but keeps the code loop running. And exit leaves everything and gets out of the whole entire code.
Hi Arya. Press continue to play the game.
So my first digital input was inputting your name, and so the robot would speak whatever you put in. And this is an example of the different sensors I use. So I have the touch sensor to calibrate the arm, and I also use the IR sensors to follow the beacon, which also show the sensor and motor interaction. And then for my human interaction, every time the robot gives a command, the person has to control it on the computer, so they're constantly inputting. And also as my motors, as you can see, the robot moves around quite a bit. Another sensor I use is the sound sensor, which is for the Bop It symbol. So when it says Bop It, it'll beep. And my final sensor is the color sensor. So when the robot says to go to a certain color, you will either go to red or white, and it'll keep driving until it sees that color. And once it does, it'll stop, which is another example of the sensor and motor interactions. More parts of my creativity is that my commands were random, so you never knew what you're going to get, and also that my game ran on a timer, so it would run for about 60 seconds and then the game would be over. So regardless, every time you played, it would be something different.